Hi everyone, my name is Ksenia, and if you're here, you're probably interested in sustainability, zero waste, minimalism, and mental health. I'm a little bit sick. I'm sorry. But I just don't have other time to record this video. I have been MIA for a while, and I'm sorry. I have been really busy with my job, for which I actually have a permanent contract now. Well, I don't know how to explain. It's just that it's something you get in the Netherlands. Speaking of the Netherlands, this year has been a big achievement for me because I have become a Dutch citizen, which is a new chapter for me living as an immigrant in the Netherlands. I came here 7 years ago, and from then on I have been struggling to get a visa, to get a job, and so on. And now that I'm a citizen, I have more security in everything I do, and more job security as well. And I'm just really happy. So speaking of job, I have been actually traveling this year quite a lot, and I think I've posted some of the vlogs from my travel early on this year from Portugal. It has been my 25th country visited, so if you haven't watched this video, go ahead and take a look, especially if you're traveling to Lisbon soon. I have also been to Warsaw this year. It was fun because I actually used to study. I studied abroad in Warsaw, in the University of Warsaw, exactly 10 years ago, so in 2013. So it was really fun to come back. I didn't really get to see much. I was planning to go see the places I've been to before, but I didn't have time because I was working. But it was nice because I still got to see the city. Another trip that I did for work was a trip to Athens. I've been to Greece before, but never to the capital, so it was great fun as well. Athens is definitely worth visiting. I feel like it has a really beautiful location because it's on the sea, but the city itself was really busy. I realized that I'm not used to big city life anymore, especially because I didn't get the chance to use the public transport, and even when I thought I would, sometimes navigation would show that going by car would be faster. So I don't know if I think if I was there not for work and I wouldn't be having car shares with my team, I would definitely take metro, but this time I didn't, so I feel really bad about it. But again, it was for work and not fun. I don't get to travel that often, but my team is based in other countries, so they do come to the Netherlands sometimes. And speaking of Athens as well, when I landed, one of the first thing I saw and I got was that there was a notification that there are forest fires in Athens, and you could even see the smoke coming from near the airport. And turned out that it's actually quite common, the forest fires in, for example, in Sounio forest and just in the neighborhood of Athens. These are the fires are due to heat waves and climate change, but also because of human actions. So it turns out that the living crisis is so bad in Athens that people, the developers set the forest on fire. so that it is later not reforested but then turned into living quarters, which is irreversible damage to the environment and to the wildlife in Athens. And I even have a video of the hill that, according to the tour guide, was completely covered with forest, and now not anymore. Going back to the city like this, so Athens, obviously the streets are super narrow, and now that the whole agglomeration is 5 million people, it's just so busy. On a personal note, parents were able to come visit me in the EU, in the Netherlands and France. For my dad, it was the first time in the Netherlands, and for my mom it was her third time. But they've never been to France before, and it was kind of endearing seeing them in Paris, in Louvre, looking at the Eiffel Tower. I've been to Paris several times before, but it was just so cute that they kept referencing some of the films, or just like recognizing Arc de Triomphe and recognizing the Eiffel Tower and saying, oh my god, it looks so different in real life, that it's huge. And that's true, it is. It is actually really huge in real life. It was the first time for me in Louvre as well. When I went to Paris before, I didn't get a chance to go because it usually looks so busy, and apparently you have to wait in separate lines if you have ticket and not. So this time I was smart and I booked our visit in advance, so the line was not long. You just come for a certain time slot and then you get in. Another personal thing is that I have become an auntie from my partner's side, so auntie-in-law, I guess. It's not the first time, so I have other nieces and nephews, but they are all in Russia, and so this is my experience of having a baby around, and yeah, I'm just really happy for my family. So my travels for this year are not done. I'm going to Iceland to celebrate New Year there, and that's an absolute dream. It has been on my bucket list for a while now, and I always wanted to see the northern lights and also go to that black beach. I think there are several volcanic beaches now. Interesting fact that after the earthquakes, the volcano in Iceland has been erupting, and it is actively erupting right now as well, so I hope it does not affect my travel. I mean, I think the area, luckily, so all the people living near the volcano area have been evacuated, and the areas like the volcano itself and some places we wanted to visit are closed off. But otherwise, so far, I think we should be able to make it, so fingers crossed. And yeah, I come back to find out whether we actually made it. Alright, so this has been the year full of milestones and achievement, I feel like, but also one of the hardest years for humanity, definitely. So I will just leave it at that, on this bittersweet note, I guess. Thanks everyone for watching.